Hello and welcome to Unveiling Beauty. Thank you for making it tonight. I'm here with Gilad Goldstein and we've got a great show lined up for you.
I know, I'm super excited. It's like such a great thing to do. First thing is just get right on and just start talking about all the stuff that we're doing at Ulta Beauty because I miss all my beauty design team people. So love seeing you.
The last time we were on, we talked about Pride Month and we got to celebrate a little bit with other fellow design team members. Today, we're going to take it in a different direction and we're going to have a special guest on that's going to help us share about what it really means to give back to others and support in a time where the world really needs it.
Yeah, I think this is like really the perfect time, honestly, for us to share all the things that we can do to really give back because there's so many people in need and we do need to come together as a community right now. So I'm really excited about who we have coming on. I know that you have some insight on her. So why don't you talk a little bit about her?
Before I do that, Gilad, I want to talk about you for a second. I'm going to put the pressure on you. Tell me what brought you into this industry and what got you into this industry?
Well, I became a hairstylist because I'm a creative first and foremost. I love working with my hands and creating, but the whole part that's beautiful about doing hair is that we're working with people. And every day in the salon, when I'm working behind the chair, I am creating what I love, but I'm also making personal connections with all of my guests. And just what we're sharing with each other, it's a really good feeling. And at the end of the appointment, when they have a brand new look, I just love seeing them super excited to take on the world. And it kind of fits in today's theme too, because it's all about empowering women to take on the world. So what about that?
It absolutely does. And thank you for sharing. And I feel like that's very special as we approach this subject of giving back. You know, we're doing what we can behind the chair. We face the challenges, but there's other opportunities out there. And one that we happen to be working with personally is Dress for Success. Ulta Beauty takes a big part in it. And today we have the global chairperson for Dress for Success. And she also just happens to be the senior vice president of salon operations as well. So Gilad, you got to work with Kelly Cusick-Dropchinski a bit, didn't you? Not so long ago?
Yeah, I met Kelly a few times. She's such a nice lady. One of the things that I really note the most about her is her big heart, because even in the short amount of time that we were working with her hair, she was always talking about what she could do to kind of continue to give back and to even build Ulta Beauty as someone who's always giving back to the world. So I'm really excited to see her. It's been a while.
So with no further ado, let's welcome onto the show, Kelly Cusick-Dropchinski.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me. I'm so proud to be on the show with both of you today, and it's so great to see you both. And I'm super proud to be representing both Ulta Beauty as well as Dress for Success.
Kelly, it is a pleasure to have you on. Thank you for making time in your busy schedule and coming on to share with us. Let's get right into it. Tell us about Dress for Success and what it's all about.
Absolutely. Thanks, Haley. So, poverty often affects women the most, and it really does have long-term and long-lasting effects. So that is why the supporters of Dress for Success, they realized back in 1997 how very important it was to provide an opportunity for women to be economically independent. And what we have found is that ripple effect definitely has helped her family, her future. It's really helped the world economy. And because of that, Dress for Success continues to be focused on empowering women to achieve economic independence and provide a network of support, professional attire, and the developmental tools to really help women thrive in the workplace.
That's all pretty amazing stuff, Kelly. I mean, definitely at Ulta Beauty, we're all about empowering women. So what are some of the things that Dress for Success does to help these women?
Well, Gilad, many people know Dress for Success as an organization that provides women with their first suit. And while how you look and how you feel really is important to your confidence level, Dress for Success is so much more than just that suit. They provide financial literacy classes, on-the-job training, and resources to help women retain and advance in really both their professional and their personal careers.
Kelly, tell us, how are we at Ulta Beauty specifically supporting this process?
Yeah, well, Haley, I am so proud of our Ulta Beauty associates who have really leaned in Our teams, they want to give back to the community. And to date, we have donated more than $500,000 to help more than 22,000 women access this important program. So in 2020, we designated 35 of the 150 cities where Dress for Success operates as communities that we want to invest in, both financially and through the opportunity for our teams to volunteer. So, those cities are all over. I mean, we've got New Orleans, we've got Pittsburgh, Indianapolis, Charlotte. And again, I couldn't be more proud of our teams because they are out there on the front lines and they are just making it happen and just doing some wonderful things for the organization.
Yeah, this is definitely a really great thing. Dressing up is so important. You got to look the part and you got to feel really good if you want to succeed. But, it's great to hear what we're doing to donate, but are our associates doing anything to help actually be active in the donations and the volunteering? What are we doing?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, absolutely. So our associates are so creative. When you give our associates the tools and the resources and we really challenge them to think differently, they've come up with some amazing things and many things that our services teams have also helped us with, such as providing makeup tips and tricks. They go into the boutiques and they help organize the suiting and the accessories. We've been providing interviewing skills and also had some fundraising support. And then we also have done a really nice job collecting clothing and accessories and, really providing some additional support really on the ground. So I have to tell you, we had a lot of fun this weekend. This was really thrown together last minute, but we had nearly 60 associates across the country who decided that they would help support Dress for Success in a virtual power walk where we raised money for women and their families that have been impacted by COVID-19. So I'm really proud to say that our Ulta Beauty teams and the leaders across the organization rallied together, and we were the #1 supporter for Dress for Success in the virtual walk over the weekend. So I was really, really excited and so thankful of the generosity of our teams to go out there and support Dress for Success. And we had a lot of fun.
I imagine, despite all the things we've done in the past, 2020 happened, and COVID-19 has changed our approach to a lot of things. So how has this impacted Dress for Success?
Yeah, Haley, COVID-19, has had a profound impact on all of us, right? And especially with Dress for Success and really the non-for-profit world. Dress for Success had to close down their locations during the shelter in place. They really had to pivot their program. Dress for Success is a very high touch, like Ulta Beauty, right? We are a very high touch program, and we had to pivot to more of a virtual one, which for all of us has been very new, right? So, like many other non-for-profits, we do see a decline with the economics, downturn right now. And we've really had to work very creatively behind the scenes to look at other ways that we can drive some different fundraising and donation opportunities. So, the great thing is we remain 100% committed to the partnership that we have with Dress for Success. And, one way that we can really help is to identify future opportunities virtually to help support Dress for Success.
Yeah, a lot of things have been shifting virtually. I know even within our own teams, it's been a whole adaptation of just working in person to going online. And it is for the safety of everyone, but we really do want to stay active with helping our community. So are there any things that we can do right now to help Dress for Success?
Yes, absolutely. First I would recommend is, visit the Dress for Success website, learn more about the organization and more opportunities to give back. We're actually developing a catalog of many, many different events that people can participate in virtually to help, raise awareness and raise money for this just fantastic organization. And then I would say, please consider donating, and whether that's financially or that's just your time. And one of the things I'm super proud of is an event this week that the public can make just a small donation to attend a virtual event hosted by Dress for Success and Ulta Beauty and 2 of our design team members. So please join Justin and Laura because they are going to be demoing some great hair and makeup looks and tips and tricks. And I know you're not going to want to miss it. And, if you're interested, you can visit the links the link in the comment section. I know I'll be there, and I certainly invite not only all of our Ulta Beauty team, but anyone who wants to join to come and check out Justin and Laura.
Kelly, I'll be headed right over to make the donation after this. Thank you for bringing that up. So thank you for sharing about Dress for Success. I know we have other partnerships. Are there any other shares you have about other organizations and how we're supporting them?
Well, absolutely. So, for those who don't know, we have our Ulta Beauty Charitable Foundation, or as we call it, our UBCF. And that's Ulta Beauty's 501c3, or our non-for-profit organization that is really dedicated to enhancing the education and well-being of women and their families through local and national partnerships. So, Dress for Success is just one example of the many, many partners that we support. We also support another one near and dear to all of our hearts, and that is Save the Children, where we've done some tremendous work with them, and much more to come very soon on Save the Children. And I have to say, Gilad and Haley, I'm sure you feel the same way, but just to work for an organization that gives back to our communities is just amazing. And that's one of the many reasons that I am so proud to work for Ulta Beauty.
Yeah, I definitely agree on that. I mean, Ulta Beauty is always at the forefront of whatever's happening, whether it's good or bad, and they're always trying to make a big difference in people's lives. So I'm proud of Ulta Beauty as well. But honestly, Kelly, this has been really informative for me. I didn't know everything about Dress for Success, so thanks for sharing all of that, because I feel a little bit more educated on what you're doing and what Dress for Success is doing to help empower women. So thank you so much for sharing all of that.
Well, thank you for having me. It was great to see you all, and I can't wait to see you in person.
Yes.
Thank you, Kelly. Can't wait. Gilad, so good to have Kelly on the show. She's an awesome human in general, but so good to know that we have a leader that's really putting in the effort and getting the word out there about how we can all continue to give back.
Yeah, for sure. She just brings good vibes, good energy. And I just love the message that she shared today. It's really uplifting in a time when so many things are feeling down. So I love learning what we can do to give back. It was really cool.
Agreed. We get that small part of making individuals feel good about themselves and giving back to them when we're behind the chair. But to be a part of a brand that is really putting their heart into finding ways to outreach and give back is so special. So thank you for being on, supporting. You're an excellent co-host, and I can't wait to do this again. All the thanks to Kelly again for being on today and really coming on to share those excellent ways we can be there for our community. So that said, we're going to say bye for now, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
See ya.